Let's take a trip to 10 places on Earth that simply doesn't feel real even if you are there in person. Our first stop is Sala de Uyuni, Bolivia, the largest salt flat in the world. Did you know that during the rainy season, the thin layer of water that covers the flat turns it into a gigantic mirror, reflecting the sky so perfectly that it's hard to tell where the horizon begins and ends? It is indeed an unreal sight to see in Bolivia. Our next stop is Puerto Rico. If you've been to Puerto Rico, there's no way you went and didn't hear about the famous bioluminescent bays, or bio bays for short. What makes these bays so unreal is as you stir the water, the bioluminescent organisms glow in the dark, creating a magical shimmering blue light with every movement. One of the most unreal experiences on the planet. Sticking with things that glow, our next stop is in New Zealand. Let's take a walk through these caves that are illuminated by thousands of glowworms. It sounds gross, but inside these dark caves, the glowworms create a starry sky effect on the ceiling, casting a blue-green glow that feels like floating in space. Who knew worms could create such a beautiful scene? Now let's take a trip to Pamukkale, Turkey. In Pamukkale, you can find terraced pools of mineral-rich hot springs. These white, calcified terraces cascade down the mountainside, filled with turquoise water that looks like it belongs on an alien planet. Talk about unreal. Let's head over to Australia, where you're not used to seeing what beholds. Lake Hillier, a bubblegum pink lake. This lake's vibrant pink color, caused by algae and microorganisms, is contrasted with the deep blue of the surrounding ocean, making it look almost too colorful to be real. Not the norm for a large body of water. How about an unreal sight you may have heard about? The Northern Lights in the Arctic Circle. This natural light display in the sky is particularly visible in places like Norway, Iceland, and Finland. However, depending on the time of year, it can also be seen in various parts of the world. The dancing colors of green, pink, purple, and blue light up the sky, creating a dazzling, ethereal show unlike anything else on Earth. Now we voyage over to Turkmenistan, where we will find the door to hell. No, not literally, but a massive crater in the desert which has been burning continuously since 1971, creating the impression of a portal to another dimension. The truth is, the door to hell is a crater in a large natural gas field that has been burning for decades. It is said that a Soviet oil rig fell into the crater in 1971, and a geologist decided to get rid of the rig by setting the pit on fire. The resulting gas-fed flames continue burning to this day. How about we take a stroll through Arizona, USA, where we will find what's called the Wave. This is no trip to the beach. The wave located in Arizona is a sandstone rock formation. The wave Surreal, undulating rock layers look like something from a sci-fi movie, with smooth curves in vibrant shades of red and orange. Let's stay in Arizona for number 9. The wave in Arizona is connected to another unreal site called Antelope Canyon. Talk about claustrophobia. This area in Arizona is just a narrow, slot canyon. The swirling sandstone walls are carved by water over time, creating smooth, wave-like formations that glow in warm hues of red, orange, and gold when sunlight filters in through the narrow openings above. Our final stop is one of the most unreal sights in the world, Mount Roraima. Mount Roraima is a flat-topped mountain that looks like a massive plateau. A fun fact is that this is the very mountain that inspired the floating islands in Avatar. Its sheer cliffs and mist-shrouded summit look otherworldly, often covered by clouds, giving it a floating effect. This area in South America that stretches across Venezuela, Brazil, and Guyana is home to some of the oldest geological formations on Earth, with their tepuis estimated at over 2 billion years old. It's famous for its prehistoric ecology, which sustains plants and animals found nowhere else in the world.